Hazard Zone needs work. I have been concerned over Battlefield 2042's third mode, Hazard Zone, for quite some time, just because they didn't really talk about it and they waited till the last month, which really does spread concerns. Later, I also found out that the specialist system has been entirely designed for Hazard Zone and is only in the multiplayer all-out warfare thing to help sell skins, so that's lovely. Alright, so where does Hazard Zone need work in? So they've brought this kind of like CSGO, you get money every single round you play kind of vibe, mixed it with Tarkov, and then more traditional battle royales. Now, the thing that makes games like Tarkov successful is that there's long-term progression. It's not you just buy a better gun for one game, or you can get a revive for one game. It's a long process where eventually you get new stuff that's better. And you can unlock customization that makes your characters look better. But what have they done with Battlefield 2042's Hazard Zone? All you can do is buy something for the next round. How does that help? It doesn't. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't help anything. If you want this mode to be successful and addicting to play, then you're gonna need to add some long-term progression, which there isn't. Next, we talk about the XP. The XP is atrocious. Right now, if you're playing Battlefield and you want to be leveling up quickly, then you should be on all-out warfare. There's no point to be on Hazard Zone. Hazard Zone makes no sense to play right now, as you don't get barely any XP. If I'm playing on all-out warfare, I'll get like upwards of 15,000 XP every game, and if I'm on Hazard Zone, I'm gonna get like 2,000 XP. Now, you might be one of the groups that do really well, and you might get more XP, but it's still not worth it if you compare it to the game times. And it's the other issue is that it's been launched as a squad mode. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have like 3 other friends to play Battlefield with. Most of my friends aren't gaming, or they're not on next gen. So when I play, I've had to go by myself individually and join random squads. And we all know how random squads work. So I'm not sure if they've maybe overthought it and not added like duos or solo. The more options, the better. But then you can't even find a server in Hazard Zone. I've been struggling to find matches. And that might just be because we're in the first week, so the early access is limiting the amount of players, and that is probably true. But right now, when I get on Hazard Zone, I have to wait like 3-4 minutes to get in a lobby, which is not fun. And I've had to give up several times. I've only played like 4 rounds of it, and it goes away so quickly because you just die. When you have 3 other people that are just doing their own thing, it's not a fun experience. And DICE should have known this, that most players don't have 3 other people to be playing with all the time. Some people just want to play by themselves or with one other friend. But no, you can't do that. You have to play with 4 people. But I guess this is a conundrum that all Battle Royales end up getting in. So, basically, the premise that we've found with Hazard Zone is there is no point in playing it because you're not going to level up quickly. There's no long-term progression. You can't get new cosmetics. You can't get, 5% upgrading. I would love that. Imagine if, when you got to 10,000 tokens, you could upgrade your armor by 5% permanently. I'm not saying by a lot, but reward the players that have been playing the longest. It doesn't even need to be that. If you want it to stay 100% fair, 100% equal, completely understand that. But it is interesting. I know a lot of people might think that, it's just going to be like OP people. But if everyone has access to leveling up, then it makes sense. Say, if you join your first game of Hazard Zone, you shouldn't be expected to win. No, you'll probably get dominated, but you might get 400 tokens, and those 400 tokens can be used to slowly work your way up that ladder. That's how the world works. You're not going to start on equal footing always, and I reckon it would provide more enjoyment because when you finally crawl up that ladder, you have succeeded. So I will do your job for you, DICE. Here's what you should do. Make a skill tree for each specialist that adds certain abilities that you can get permanently. It doesn't even need to be super good. It could be, you can have access to self-healing. You have an extra self-healing slot, and you go up that skill tree until you finally get, slightly better armor or different looking or some strong cosmetics. But no, this game mode feels rushed. and it's not as fun as the other modes, to be honest. Now, when the game does fully come out, I will have a few more people to play with, so we can kind of get a better idea of how the game is going. As of now, Hazard Zone, you need some working on, please. If you're playing the game for the first time when it comes out, then I just suggest go straight into All Out Warfare, grind some XP, level up your characters. That's the best way to do it. Hazard Zone is an awkward area because it doesn't make sense. There's no long-term progression. I'm not going to have fun playing it. Have you had fun playing Hazard Zone? Are you going to be playing it? Let me know. And then, don't even get me started. If you're on PS4 or Xbox One, you can only get 24 players in a lobby. You can't tell me that they weren't able to do 32, because they definitely are able to do 32 players. They've specifically chosen to not do that because they're trying to add that selling point of, oh, well, you could do this and add that. No, you could have done that. You could have had 32 players. You decided not to. And then the AI is stinky. They're annoying and they're bloody stinky. Let me know what you think about Hazard Zone. I really appreciate you guys watching. End of the story, Hazard Zone, you need some work. Hope the devs work on it. Hope they try and make it more rewarding, because right now there is no reward to playing the game and I feel no happiness when I finish. Do something. Is cosmetics good? If it's actual progression and like a skill tree going up, even better. Show me that. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Just quickly so you know, my next video that's coming out, I will not be at the desk when it comes out, so I won't be responding for the weekend. I hope you guys can understand that. I'll be back nice and quickly, so if you had any questions or anything, just ask them now. Otherwise, I'll be back on Sunday night or something like that, and I will come up and check everything if you have any questions or anything like that. I appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.